Hey, before we get into this video, make sure you have subscribed and turn on notifications for this channel so you don't ever miss a video. YouTube's a little bit broken and it kind of doesn't let you know when it uploads. So you've got to turn on notifications, please. Thank you. I need views. Please. Just get in the water before you drown, including you, Mr. Little Turtle. Come on. Oh no, he's so cute. Look at his little hands go. Hey, what is going on, guys? Cyclone here, and welcome back to another YouTube video on my channel. Now, before we get into the video, please subscribe. Honestly, I need views. But other than like small plugging aside, today, guys, we're going to be going over the new Minecraft update, which is the 1.13 update. Now, technically, the update isn't out yet, although I've loaded up the latest snapshot and lined a world with a bunch of things I want to try and a bunch of things I want to show you guys that are going to be added in the new update. I'm going to be showing you guys different things that you can do with them, or just, I guess just showing you the new items that have been added. So yeah, stick around until the end of the video, and I don't know, what else can I plug? Yeah, follow my social medias. Okay, thanks, into the video. Okay, guys, so as you can tell, this is my beautiful world for today's video. Now, I'm going to try and minimize the screaming, so don't worry, guys. No headphone warning today. I can't words. No headphone warning today, guys. We're gonna keep it as less loud as we can. Is that even words? I don't know anymore. So starting off on the video, we have the types of woods. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, already a lot of things here are new. Starting with the pressure plates. There is now a new type of pressure plate for every type of wood. Now, I don't know whether this has already been a thing, like in the previous update, or whether this is a 1.13 update. Maybe there are some things that I put down here that have been added for a little while, but I haven't known about them. Either way, just ignore those. I might be bad. I don't know. But something that I definitely know is new is the stripped oaks and the stripped spruce and the stripped logs. So basically, you can get stripped logs, which is basically a version of this over here, a version of the log with the bark taken off. So you're probably thinking, okay, well, the bark's been taken off. Where do you put the bark? Well, you could also get bark block. Now, before you could get this block in your Minecraft world, but you couldn't have it as an item. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me world edit something and I make a tree 6-sided textures, so you don't see this part, the very top part there. That is basically what this block is. It has now been added to your creative inventory, so you can just spawn them all in rather than having to use a command to get to them. Now, before they were in the game. They were 100%, they were a thing. You could get them, you could use them, they were a thing. Although what you couldn't do is hold them or spawn them from your inventory. You'd either have to do it through a complicated command or through a world edit, like a plugin or something. But now, honestly, I like how they've done that. You can just take it from your inventory and it's now there. You can use it all to build. Now, also the stripped logs and the stripped oak in particular. Actually, no, I want to say the stripped spruce. There's a lot of things you could do with them. They go so well together just because they just do. I don't know how to explain it. They just go really nicely together. You could use so many of them in so many different designs, whether it be like tile designs for floors or logs. You could really use it for whatever. I want to see you guys try and like come up with a creative build with all these new items. But wait until the end of the video where I'm going to be doing a little bit of a competition. Anyway, so these are just the new items. I really like them. These are the first part of the new woods. Now, there's a lot more to go over, guys. And just specifically in the wood section, there's a lot more to go over. They've added in different types of buttons and trapdoors that are also quite useful, and you can use those in different areas too. Now, moving on to the next section, we have the prismarine area. Now, before it was a little bit more difficult to build with prismarine, considering they didn't have slabs or stairs. Although in the 1.13 update, they are getting slabs and stairs, which means you can actually do things with them and make structures out of them, and you can do a lot more with them, compared to what you could have done before. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, this is also a pretty big thing that they've done. Now, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm very much in love with this update. They've added, it's basically a builder's update. I know the last update was a builder's update, but it's another builder's update. I love it so much. There's so many new things to use and so many new blocks to build with. I'm honestly super excited. Now, over here, we have the smooth blocks. Now, up top is the non-smooth versions. Now, of course, you could get smooth stone before. And of course, you guys are probably seeing it in many Hypixel builds or other builds out there. And yes, it was also a block, but it was like the bark. You couldn't get it in your inventory. But now you can just go into your inventory and pull it out of your inventory, easy as that. So they've added in the smooth sandstone, the smooth stone, and the smooth quartz, which I can't really tell the difference, but yes, there's a difference. Now, moving on to the next block, which actually has so many uses, it's ridiculous. So you have the blue coral blocks, or the colored coral blocks. Now, an interesting thing to note about the coral blocks is when you place them down, even if you grab them as the colored versions, they will not be colored, as shown above. Although if you place them within a one block next to water, so you have to place them next to water, they will keep their color. Because it's coral, it needs to be alive, it needs water to live. Now, there are many ways you can go about this. You could probably use some of the gray blocks alongside alongside with some other grades in Minecraft because it fits so well. It has a little bit more purpley and red in there, but I'm sure you could use it in some sort of wall design that would look quite nice. So there you go. I want to see people use that. That'd be awesome. And then also with the blue ones, you could use it really just anywhere as long as it has water under it. So there's honestly a lot you could do with this. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to do it in floors because you would literally have to have water running through the floor. But I mean, it's whatever. You could probably even use it in a map. Like, for example, let me grab a dispenser real quick. Grab a water bucket and a lever because, you know, this is how we do it. Okay, then we're going to put the blue coral over the little area over here. There we go, and turn it on. And that didn't work. Okay, never mind. There goes my idea. I mean, that would have been a cool idea, but it didn't. Sadly, it doesn't work. Yeah, there you go. The second part works. Okay, here you go. Now when you turn it off, then you'll watch them all slowly disappear and turn back to gray. Within time, they'll turn back to gray. It takes time. There you go. And kaboom. So I'm sure you could use that somewhere on the map. It's basically color changing blocks without word edit or any other command blocks. Easy. And there are different colors of them. I don't even think that's all of them. I think there might be other colors. No, that's basically all the colors. Alongside of those, you do have other little plants that I'm not going to be going over because I'm just too lazy. But you've got, you know, yellow coral and they do have to be in water else you can't place them. Or you've got pink coral, or, you know, blue coral. So it's different corals, which is how you make the blocks. Moving on to the next one, we have a bit of a weird block, honestly. It is the dried kelp block. That is I can't say that. I'm stupid. Now, it has an offset pattern, so there's quite a few things you can do with it. As I demonstrated back here, you can maybe have it in the wall of a build. I did watch another YouTuber's video on everything called Grian. He does things a lot better than me, so go check him out after the video. But he explained everything quite well and gave some really good examples on what you can use all of these new blocks to build in. Now, you can use it as a tiled floor because it's offset. It's something that we haven't seen before. I don't really think there's any offset textures, at least. But that's one. Now, this next one kind of broke. Now, I don't know how long you've been able to get farmland in your creative inventory, but now you can get it in your creative inventory, and similarly to grass paths. You can just pull them out of your inventory, and that's that. That's all I wanted to show off there. Moving on to the next one, we have the mushroom blocks, which are a little bit weird. You can tell that one was six-sided. I placed something on it, broke it, and it no longer is six-sided. So these blocks are a little bit weird in the way that they work, in my opinion. When you take them from your inventory, they are six-sided. When you place them and break a block next to them, they, you know, lose their texture. There we go, like that, like so. But it won't work with an opposite type of mushroom block. So you can get it to keep its texture by doing something like that. If you want it to remove its texture, you can go around all the side, and it becomes like a really bad version of a sponge. At that point, you might as well just get a sponge. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, I'm already making use of the spruce bark and the spruce trapdoors, the brand new spruce trapdoors that are actually really fancy. I love them. They're so good. Now we've got 4 items that we're going to be going over, which is fish in buckets. Now, what you guys can do, if you couldn't already tell, is you can pick up fish in buckets. Here we go. So there are some fish in there. We're going to give an example with the puffer fish. If we take the water from there, oh no, we need a water bucket. Okay, if we were to take the water from there, the puffer fish is going to drown. Although if we then right click on the puffer fish with a bucket, we get a fish in a bucket. A puffer fish in a bucket, to be exact. They kind of just hop around, so they're quite cool. Look, I'm sorry, friend. Look, come with me. You can have your home in there. I'm sorry, I won't disturb you. And they do poison you if you go near them, so be careful. Now, moving on to the next thing, which is something once again shown in Green's video, is flower pots. I really can't words today. Now, before, you couldn't place them on anything. Like, you had to place them on something. Like, it had to have something under it, if I remember correctly. But now you can just have them floating. But a small bug with them is you can literally see through the top of the... Wait, let me kind of do this real quick. You can literally see through the top of them. Sorry, through the bottom of them, but not through the top of them. It's like a one-way mirror. Now, this is definitely going to be fixed as like a bug. If not, though, I mean, you could probably make some really cool one-way house designs, you know, to make sure nobody actually sees where your house is. Just stay super hidden so no one will ever find you. This is a little bit of a bad example, but let me give you one. Yeah, let's say this is the roof of your house, and it's like you want to. I don't know how I'm gonna. Yeah, this is a stupid idea. There you go, something like that, and then you do something like kaboom. Wow, yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. I'm sure you guys can figure something out. Moving on to the next items there in this chest right here. Or honestly, are they? I don't know. No, there's nothing in the chest, but you want to know where they are? If you look closely, they're in my inventory. Now, this is a bug, I'm pretty certain, with the light gray stained glass panes. Now, as you can tell, if you put them in a chest or in your inventory as you're holding down the click key, you can see them perfectly. The moment you let go, it's almost like there's nothing in the chest. Now, I don't know, this could be a graphics problem on my end, or this could be another bug that has to be fixed. I just wanted to point that out. I thought it was quite weird. I was going through my inventory and found that was the thing, and I was actually very confused. But that's just something that I wanted to show off. Now, they look perfect on the ground or when you're holding them or in your main hotbar. Just in here, they can be a little bit, well, very broken. Moving on to the next few items, we have the turtle stuff. Now, these are the turtle eggs, which will break when you land on them. You can place multiple in one area, but they will still break when you land on them. Only like one by one though, which I think is pretty cool. You also have the trident, which is the brand new item that has been added in or will be added in. Now, you could throw this or you could use it as a weapon, and it does 9 attack damage. If we compare that to a diamond sword, it is now the best weapon in Minecraft. Furthermore, it also has a faster attack speed than the diamond sword. So, honestly, it's pretty useful. You might as well get yourself one. Now, fun fact, it can also destroy things in item frames. And when it lands in the ground, it's actually really cool. It has like a 3D landing thing, literally like you've thrown it. And depending on the angle you throw it at, depends on how it goes into the ground. I'm pretty certain you can get like non-moving entities of these that will be used in builds in the future, where people want to outline a path to something. And kaboom, there you go. They can kind of follow this around, have it so they can't be picked up. And there you go, kaboom, you have like little, I don't know where I'm going with this, but you can probably use it in a creative way. Now, it's pretty difficult to throw and actually hit something. I wanted to test whether it would actually break the turtle eggs. Apparently not. I was thinking it would have, considering it breaks things in item frames and just jumping on turtle eggs break them. But anyway, it doesn't break the item frame itself. It just breaks, you know, the thing inside of it. Now, moving on, we have the turtle shell, which you can get from killing turtles. If we compare it to a regular helmet, just any helmet, it's about as good as... Yeah, it's about as good as any helmet, honestly. About as good as iron, except if you have it on, you get water breathing infinite. So you could literally, you don't have to worry about drowning anymore because you killed a bunch of turtles. Don't know why yeah, I don't know why that's a good thing. If you guys haven't seen the turtles, they're really adorable, so I don't know who would want to kill them. You got little baby ones too, they're so cute. Oh wait, no, they need water. Turtles need water, don't they? Right, I didn't think this one through. Okay, turtles, you guys can have this place here. There you go. There you go. Awesome. I'm just gonna help you guys get in the water before you drown, including you, Mr. Little Turtle. Come on. Oh no, he's so cute. Look at his little hands go. Look, wait, flippers. Oh, he's flying. He just floated over the. Mr. Turtle, that's not for you. Go with your parent. No, Turtle, stop flying. Okay, Mr. Turtle's a wizard. Help! I don't know what he's doing. I got him in one. It's okay. I'll combine them, and there'll be one. And now they can live together. That's okay. They can just don't go eating each other. That wouldn't be very clever in the slightest way. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I just did. Anyway, moving on, we have a little thing that I set up just because I wanted to see whether it would work. Let me set my spawn point here real quick and go into game mode. Now, if you keep in your mind... Oh, not spectator, survival. Oh my lord, I'm a noob. If you remember how turtle eggs break if you land on them, I wanted to see whether turtle egg parkour could be a thing in the future. You know, as you break on it and you have to jump off of it before it breaks. It kind of worked. I'm kind of just, yep. Oh, I saw that one come in. Yeah, so I just wanted to see whether it would be like, you know, like standing on gravel and having it break beneath your feet kind of thing. I thought it would have been pretty cool. It's also fairly difficult to jump onto, so that's something. And if you place more turtle eggs in one place, you can get multiple like that. But I don't think those break as easily, though. There we go. Yep, I kind of fell right through. So there's probably a lot you could do with that in parkour maps or adventure maps. I want to see you guys get creative, though. Let me go back into creative mode real quick. Here we go. And head over to the next thing, which is pumpkins. Now, if you have a look at pumpkins, there have only really been two, which is, you know, jack-o'-lantern. Wait, no. Pumpkin, carved pumpkin, whatever it was called before, and then jack-o'-lantern. But now you have a regular pumpkin, which has no face on it, which is going to make builds so much easier. Thus, you could probably use this for Halloween, this in a scare and this for actual builds where you just want to build a nice pumpkin farm. Pumpkin, I can't words. I hate words. They hurt me. Moving on, this is just an example of what you could use the oak bark in, is just trees, and you can just build it with hand, like compared to how that would normally look if I would have built it with like oak log, it would have just not looked as good. It wouldn't have looked horrible, but you'd just be able to see all of these other textures that you wouldn't really want to see, you know? Like that seems less tree-like. This, you know, with it being bark seems more realistic to me because you can't see the inside of like you can't see this on a tree. You can't see this part in the, well, you can if you chop it down anyway. Now, to be honest, this is going to be one of my favorite palettes. It's a little bit bland. I want to add more colors to it, but this is what I want to try building something with. I don't know whether I'm going to have that as a separate video though, guys, just because, you know, I got to actually come up with some designs. But take a screenshot of this right now, and I want to see you guys try and build stuff with just these items. Maybe add in a few more, but you have to use every single one of these items at least once in a build, and tweet it to me at itsmecyclone. I'll go and retweet a few of them. Retweet. Anyway, so put on the new Snapchat version version of Minecraft. If you don't know how to do that, watch until the end of the video and it will show you how to put on the new snapshot version of Minecraft. But we have the stripped spruce log, the oak bark, the spruce slab, the spruce trapdoor, the cobblestone, any of the dead coral blocks, doesn't really matter, and andesite. Now, it's a very, very plain palette, so maybe I'll throw in some leaves or something, just, you know, maybe make it a little bit more rustic, but actually add in some color to it. It just seems really bland, so there's probably a lot more you could do, a lot more you can add into it just to make it a lot nicer. But there we have it. That's a little palette that I want to try building stuff with in a future video. Now, another little announcement I want to bring out, guys, is I have been working on a Minecraft server. Yes, I have been. Now, I can't tell you guys much about it, other than I've teased it on my Twitter a little bit, so go follow me there at It's Me Cyclone. Now, if you're wondering what this server is going to have on it, it is going to have creative. Now, the moment 1.13 Minecraft comes out, we're going to have our creative on the newest version of Minecraft, so get yourself over here. I also want our like little creative server to be a little bit different. It's going to have creative, it's going to have skyblock, it's going to have factions, it's going to have all of the game modes you need on top of custom game modes that will be worked on later on in the server. So honestly, guys, just be ready for that. Go follow me at It's Me Cyclone and stay up to date for all of that. Now, if you guys are still watching the video, you're probably quite confused about how to put on the snapshot version of Minecraft. Now, first off, number one, you do need PC Minecraft to make this work, or to, I think, use the latest snapshot that is the PC version of Minecraft that's getting the update. Now, in your Minecraft launcher here, you want to go over to launch options. Ignore my hacks. Ignore my other things. They're just here for videos. I hacked in the video. It's not, I don't hack anyway. So at the top here, you'll see advanced settings and enable snapshots. Now, automatically, I have them both turned on just because you need them both turned on to actually do a lot of things. Now, a lot of people also have lag problems with Minecraft, so let me just help you guys confront that. Put that as a redstone for now. But anyway, so once you have snapshots on and you turn it on that, you can see every single snapshot that's came out at the top of the page. You can see all your Forge versions at the bottom. Forge is different. You have to install that. And then you've got Optifine and hacks and whatever else in between. I don't really care. Anyways, you have your snapshots at the top. Now, the latest one will always be below the latest release. So you have 18W11A. That is the current snapshot. Now, the reason we turn on advanced options is because a lot of people often say, I have a really good computer. Why is it lagging? Well, you now need to tick JVM arguments and then go to your computer and see how much RAM do I have. You know, I personally have 16 gigs of RAM, so I'm going to have that use 8. Maybe if you have 4 gigs of RAM, have it use 3. If you're trying to record something, maybe 2, because whatever. Now, often you don't really need much. You really just need 4 gigs of RAM unless you're running anything insane like shaders. But even then, shaders CPU based more than anything. But once you have it installed, guys, all you have to do is click play and you're basically good to go. Anyway, guys, I hope that helped. This has been a very different video to what I normally do. Normally I do screaming videos, extreme, annoyed, I'm angry at everything videos. But today I was just really tired, but I also wanted to record a build video. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I have seen other YouTubers do this, and this was not why I did it, was to copy anyone else. Actually, I had this plan to do it on the latest snapshot a while ago, and then I saw that Green did a video on it, and I was like, wait, I forgot to record that, didn't I? And then I was like, all right, whatever, I'll do it today. So, you know, I'm kind of doing it now. Honestly, Green found the pot glitch. Green inspired this, I guess, in a sense. I don't know, I like Green. He's good at building. I watch him a lot. Yeah, go check him out. So I guess some credit to him. You know, I'll link him in the description just because good guy Cyclone. If you guys don't know who he is or you haven't seen his channel, if you're getting into building in Minecraft, he's a really good guy to go and watch. I honestly recommend him. His builds are amazing, honestly. He does so many good tutorials. And that's just something that I'm passionate about as well, as building in Minecraft. I don't know if you guys knew, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please, I can't say this enough. Even if you're watching the video now, subscribe. If you don't have an account, make an account and subscribe. I looked at my analytics and it honestly just shocked me that 66% of the people who watch my videos haven't subscribed in the past month. Like, that's not even like a lie. I'll show you guys the figures if you want over on my Twitter. But anyway, moving on. Please subscribe. It helps me out so much, guys, and inspires me to do more videos. If you have any video ideas, comment it down below and I will get around to doing them and giving you guys shout outs for them. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I'm on my plot and played at Let'sGoandSee.net. By the way, my server is going to be 8 times better, so be hyped for that. Join my Discord, discord.gg/cyclone. I have a custom Discord link. Now, if you don't know what Discord is, it's like an app that's on iPhones or desktop or whatever, and it allows you to talk to me and other fans and just make new friends. It's pretty cool. That's the best way I think I can describe it. Anyway, guys, I've been Cyclone. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and goodbye, everybody.